Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys at floydhumphreys.com. And today I want to talk about how you can get your Hempworx business started, get off to a fast start, and be successful. So, you should have already got a welcome letter from me in the email. And that has some information about the links in your back office and the URL of the company's social media page on Facebook, and some information about how I get leads. Now, what you want to do, you want to get familiar with your back office, and because you're going to go in there every day. This is where you can watch your growth. You can see the people when they sign up under you, and you can place them where you want. And so you've got a right leg and a left leg. It's a binary. And basically one of those legs is built for you. You need a minimum amount of activity in that leg that you personally create in order to qualify for your bonuses. But basically, you can spend your time building your weak leg, and that's the one you need to build because that's the one you get paid on, and that's the one that's going to make you all the money. Now, you will get paid on the other people that you didn't sponsor, but only as you qualify it for it by people that you do sponsor. So what you want to do is you want to start with your friends and your family, people that you know, and CBD is a pretty hot product. It's changing lives. I mean, a few drops into the tongue of CBD oil can stop a seizure in seconds. So considering that doctors had nothing other than, say, phenobarbital, that's what they put my daughter on when she was 2. She walked around like she was drunk and peed her pants again. She lost bladder control, and it's what they use on death row to kill people, phenobarbital. So they don't give you enough to kill you when you're epileptic, but they do give you enough to dumb you down so that you can barely function. And they claim that it stops the seizures, and I don't know if it does or not. With my daughter, she still had them, so she doesn't anymore, and she hasn't had a seizure for 30 years, but over 30 years. But anyhow, so for epileptics, it's life-changing, but it's also life-changing for other people with anxiety or depression. They're even using CBD for heroin addiction, opiate addiction, and so it's also good for pain. And the human body has CBD receptors, so the human body was designed to take CBD. So if you're not taking CBD, then you're not taking care of your body. It's just that simple. So, I mean, there's people experimenting with killing cancer cells in a petri dish, and, there's a million things you can find online. And, but I'm not a doctor, and I don't claim any cures, but if you do a Google search, you're going to find a lot of information about CBD oil. Now, this company, Hempworx, My Daily Choice, is unique. It's new, so it's a ground floor opportunity. It's only 4 years old, and already it's taken the world by storm. Already, it seems like all the other companies want to copycat and sell CBD oil too. But all CBD oil is not created equal. Now, Hempworx had the government on their butt because the government was trying to shut them down. I mean, the government couldn't care less if God wants you to take CBD oil, and that's why he put CBD receptors in the human body. The government couldn't care less if it was a cure for cancer or epilepsy or whatever. And so, that's not what they're interested in. Their interest is creating income by incarcerating people. So, anyhow, now that the cat's out of the bag, and there's no way to stop it. And so even though right now the United States is the only country in the world where it's legal to possess CBD oil unless the THC has been removed, that is all going to change, and the world is going to open up. And so the whole world is going to be your market, and it's just going to be fantastic. And So if you look at other explosions that have happened, it's about a 15-year cycle. So we're just on the start of this, and so there's 15 years to go of the explosion, and then even after after the explosion is over, it never reaches saturation, because just like milk and bread and butter and all that, I mean, you'd think that milk would reach saturation, right? But if you go to the grocery store and ask them how much milk they sell, they'll say a lot. So it's the best business, in my opinion, to be in. Now, it's relatively simple, network marketing. It's not like the olden days when you got to talk to people and all that. You can do the whole thing online if you want to. And the company provides sales funnels, and these are automated, and you send people to them, and they get emailed every day for a month and up to 6 months. Not every day, though. And they can, opt out anytime they want. If they, don't want those emails, they can just click opt out, and they'll never get another one. It's that simple, so there's no spamming or anything like that. But anyhow, it works. And so I don't even call my leads. Some people do, and it might be better. You might get a few extras if you did, but I'm not into convincing people of anything. If people don't want to do it, I'm not going to make anybody do it. I'm not going to try to convince them it's the thing to do. I just flat don't care. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Easy. So, but if you would like to earn $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month, you can. Now, it does take time, and it takes a little bit of money too. But in 3 to 5 years, you can retire if you follow a pretty simple plan. So all you've got to do is get 20 to 100 leads a day, and that is simply sending 20 to 50 or 100 people, as many as you can, to your sales funnel. And if you send just 20 a day to your sales funnel, then you're going to get sign-ups, and you're going to get people that join your business. And so it'll grow. And that's the whole idea of network marketing, is that you get a lot of people that you make a little bit of money on each one. Just imagine getting, say $1 on every loaf of bread, or a penny on every loaf of bread that was sold in your state. Well, it's the same thing. So it does take time to build the foundation. It takes time to get a bunch of people going. And so your first year is basically building a foundation. So you're not going to make a lot of money in your first year. Although you could, there's people that are making $5,000, $10,000 a month their first year. So it's not to say that you can't, but typically most people don't. So typically it's a 3 to 5 year project, and your first year is building a foundation. Your second year, things really start to happen. Your third year, you can quit your job. So, but what you got to do is you got to send people every day to your sales funnel. Now, in your back office, under My Websites tab, there's several websites. Some of them are just plain old websites. They're all personalized with your name on them, but some of them are called landing pages, and these are the ones with a sign-up form. And when people go there, they have to enter their contact information in order to gain access. And that's where you want to send people, because if you just send them to the information pages, then they'll just think they know everything, and then they won't do anything, and you'll never sign anybody up. So you send them to your sales funnel, and that's the landing pages, the ones with a sign-up form. And what happens then is once they get in the system, it's automated. The ones that are not interested, opt out. The ones that are interested, sign up. You don't have to do anything. The company does it all for you. So then you get emails that tell you that people have joined your organization. You get emails that tell you it's payday and how much money you made, da-da-da-da-da. It's all automated. So how do you get 20 people a day to your sales funnel? Well, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Now, in the beginning, you just start with people that you know and stuff like that. But when you run out of people that you know, then you run into your cold market, and that's strangers. But really and truly, that's where the money is, because chances are your Uncle Jim isn't going to make you rich. But who is going to make you rich is some guy halfway across the country that wants to make some money, and he wants to make himself rich. and he's going to make you rich in the process. So those are the people that you're after. And how you get them, you can do paid advertising. There's a thing called solo ads. And in the welcome letter, I'm now putting a link to Udemy, which is a solo ad provider. There's several solo ad providers. You can Google it. But basically what solo ads are is somebody has a large email list. They might get it from surveys. Who knows where they get the names. But, they get 2, 3, 4, 5, 10,000 new names a week. And so what happens is they categorize these people, whether they're opportunity seekers, multi-level marketing people, or what kind of people they are, if they're interested in working at home or whatever. And so you pick your niche that you want to email to, and then these people will email your ad to those people, and you can buy 1,000, or you can buy 2,000, you can buy 500, you can buy 10, you can buy however many you want. So then these people are already pre-qualified on the email list, and there's a little bit of fraud going on. People, claiming to have a list and they don't, and there's robot traffic, and there's a few things to look out for, but that's why I send you a link, and if you follow that, then you'll be a little safer. And of course then there's online advertising, like classified ads and different things like Craigslist and different things like that. And there's no fraud there, period. And and it does work. And you can email me, and I can tell you, some things specifically to do and not do. And I'll help you any way I can. Matter of fact, sometimes I'll even do an ad campaign for people. Like I'll have a contest, and if you bring somebody in, then I'll do an ad campaign in your name, and you'll get credit for it, and you'll get the money on them and everything. They'll be signed up under you, not under me. And so I'll help you any way I can. And but you have to look at it as a business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. And so if you just think you're going to be rich by Friday, then you better pinch yourself, because you're having a nightmare, and you need to wake up. This ain't going to happen. Now, there are people on the leaderboard in your back office that are personally bringing in people. Sometimes they're bringing in 10 a day. And sometimes those people already had organizations with another company, and they're transferring them over. So you don't know how they got their people. Sometimes you can email them and ask them, and sometimes they'll tell you. But anyhow, that's what you got to do. And you just got to get people to that sales funnel any way you can. And you do it every day. And if you have consistent activity, you will succeed. But you got to look at it. It's not get rich overnight, and it's a 3 to 5 year project. But you start now. That 3 to 5 years goes by pretty quick, and then you're making some money. So that's what you got to do, though. And but you email me if you need to, and we can discuss things in particular. And like I say, I want you to succeed. Your success is my success. So, but you got the best product on planet Earth. You got the best company. You got the best opportunity. The time is now. It's hot, and so let's get with it. And I hope you have a great day.